Hello, how is everyone? Oh, sorry, I got the wrong picture. Hi, how are you? It's a colorful day because my presentation is way colorful today. And it is because today we're gonna present on how to make the effective PowerPoint slide. So, we all have those books from our schools that can help us for reading a topic. Imagine this is one of the example. This is one of the example. Who would like to read this whole topic? Who would like to read this whole paper? If you have this on your PowerPoint slide, no, nobody will take care of that. But this little baby, if you see him, it's way attractive and everybody will jump in to read this whole slide because it is attractive, it has colors, it is a subject, and it has a point. So you should be very careful with while making a presentation slide. If I go with this is also another example. This is also a colorful presentation, but what? If you flip the paper, it's gonna make it like a story type. And who would like to read a story? Nobody would like that. But on this way, if you make it with that, still it makes sense. But these whole subjects are these words on the right side, these are not that attractive. So number first, you should be very careful with your bullet points and your presentations. Don't make it like a thirsty crow type of story. Just make it way simple. Just go with the bullet points. And I shared with you an example the other day. So there's a very basic rule: 6, 20, and 30. So I'm sorry, 10, 20, and 30. So the 10 means that your total number of slides should be 10 slides. It shouldn't go away, it shouldn't go more than 10 slides. Number second is that number 20. It means that your whole presentation should be completed within 20 minutes. Number third is the words should have the size of 30 points on your slide, on your each slide. It shouldn't come below that. So you have an option to make it lower size than that, but it will be great if you make it with 30. So I have one of the example for you. So this is another example of my presentation. It shows the agenda, what is agenda, and these are some bullet points. So these bullet points are way easier for you to impress your audience, to attract your audience, to work on their minds. And this also realize them that you know more than those slides. And if you have a lot of things written on your slides, it wouldn't make any impact. It would confuse the audience. It would confuse them that either you know more or your slides know more. And it will also give them the opportunity to get ready and make those complicated questions ready for you. So be careful with your slides. Another example of my slide is, so this is also another example of the slide. If you see this whole story on the right side and then this picture, the picture is okay, but this slide, it could be made way simple, but I made it way complicated. And so it was a very good presentation, but the slide doesn't make sense for me now. And I realized that because it should have been bullet point. So number one, your slide should be bullet points. Number second is graphics. Whatever graphics you are using on your PowerPoint slide, you should be way careful with that. The graphics should have a great standard. Let me give you another example of my graphic. So, look at this whole picture. Look at the graphics. How great it looks. Even if you start with that, it gives a story like, even the graphic is great, but number third is your picture should be also linked with your whole title. So if you see the title, if you read the title, it is from members' response to a president resignation, and here the picture shows that he's resigning. That's how like both are linked with each other, and that's how it make it way easier for your audience to get the message before you start. So another tip is the picture should be linked with your whole title, whatever you are saying. So don't go with any Tom and Jerry picture if you are talking on a very serious note. So be careful with that. Another thing. Okay. So we talk about all these things, and I will bring back one of my picture again, and that is why. Because your slide should be way clear. Don't go with the slides that are complicated, or don't go with the slides that those are not clear. So if your slides are not clear, so it wouldn't make any sense. It will be just part of those the same type of the traditional presentation. So be careful with your slides while presenting any topic. Okay, so now coming back to this whole story, this shows how clear this whole slide is. So if you see images here, the words are very clear, and even everybody can understand this whole slide. Why it should be clear? Because it works on the minds. The more clear you have something, the more attractive it will be for you. So be careful with your slides. Another thing, let's come back with one of my previous slides again, and it is whenever you are starting, the first slide of your presentation that includes your introduction, it should be way attractive. It should have an image, it should have your name, and it should have the title, like this one. So this is the whole title, this is my name, and this is the image. So these three different things. Imagine if I start with these colorful things in my presentation, the people, it will put a great impact on the people. So be careful with this and have a great start of your presentation with these kind of things. So we talk about different stuff, and now let's come back to another story. That is, I share with you humor, emotions, everything is important in presentation, but pictures, they are very important for your slides, and the way you are presenting your topic, it will be great if you go with the pictures on your slide. So since I don't want to take much of your time, so I'll make it way easier. Let's end over this whole slides presentation. Thank you for listening to my whole presentation. Yes, we got a great job. Alright guys, so thank you so much for joining me again during this whole presentation. And one thing for sure, from now on we're gonna start another journey, and that is, give me a topic and I will present a topic in front of you to make it way clear for you guys, and to show you guys that how I'm gonna present those topics. Give me any difficult topic, but it shouldn't be from the science fiction, etc. Just give me any topic. I will present the topic in front of you in a humor way, and then another topic in front of you in an emotional way, and I will show you guys if I'm following my own rules or not, and how my rules are affecting on you guys, how my rules are working for me to impress you guys. So till that, my inbox is there. Inbox me, comment me, and I'm ready to hear you all. Have a great day. Good night to all those guys who are going to bed now. And for me, my morning just started, so I'm gonna be like a lazy guy today, drinking a lot of coffee and having a lot of things to do. So goodbye.